thing that stands out, Omar, about you is your purpose. What's your why at this point of your journey? And how do you stay motivated when that gets challenging?
My why at this point in my journey. That's a good question. I feel like that's a bit of a I don't know. I feel like that's sometimes maybe a bit of a moving target for me.
Mm.
It changes at times. I think now it's definitely like, motivating the next generation of inventors and creators for sure. Through Factory Lab. When we started the company, there was a very clear goal and mission that we kind of had with the business model. But then it's evolved, into a little bit more than that. And it's really cool, like hearing that. Like I go to places sometimes and just randomly get approached by someone and say, "Yo, I love what you're building." And I'm like, and it always just I never take that for granted. It always just catches me off guard. It happens from time to time. And it's cool to see like, people really are paying attention. And we've been growing a brand, which wasn't necessarily that wasn't necessarily like the goal out the gate. The goal was to like partner with creators and make, like I said, the barrier of entry into footwear much easier for them, leveraging all of my knowledge that I've acquired in this space and in this business as long as I have, and aligning that with the right partners and going to market with, with product in a very fair and equitable way from a business perspective for those partners that are more fair than the deals that they were getting from maybe bigger brands. And that was important to me to be able to sort of continue to be able to stay on that path. So like, I don't know, as I think about the why, that's definitely a big part of it, is like keeping that message strong and like letting people um just see that there's a way. And that's what I was saying. And then like, yeah, we weren't, and as far as Factory Lab, like as a brand, like that's the thing that kind of evolved out of all of this, was like now people are recognizing Factory Lab as its own sort of thing.
Yeah.
So knowing that, and knowing that there's power in that, leveraging that platform to be able to spread that same message of like, of inspiring the next just generation, like I said, of inventors and creators.